Hi there, my name is Shaunna Bernardin and I'm here with Global Groomers. And today I have this handsome hunk. He is awesome. He is a 5-year-old male Puli. Now he's not a show dog, but we do keep him in big cords. So I'm pretty excited to show you some quick tips on him and how we actually manage to keep him in such nice cords. So when you're doing the Puli, what I do is I do most of the work before I ever wash them. And once they get into a nice set of cords, which his cords are beautiful, it's not a ton of maintenance. It's really it's not even that time consuming if you do it often. So first of all, I'm gonna just go through and separate all of his cords. So you're just literally picking them up and separating them. You wanna make sure that the cords are separated to the skin. So, and I kind of part the sections off just with a little pony. It makes it a lot easier. So I go through the entire dog and make sure that every cord is separated. So you can see right down here, his cords are getting a little bit tight, so we need to take time to separate those spots. So after you've gone through the whole Puli and separating all your cords, then what I do, which I really find is very helpful, you see how all these little bits are hanging up on the cord? It really doesn't make it for a real pretty sight. So what I like to do is I just take a stone, and again, I'm doing this, I'm just working on dirty hair, and I'm just pulling off those little pieces. If you do a little bit every time you work on the dog, all of a sudden the dog has gorgeous cords. So we'll meet you back in the bathtub and we'll finish. So we got Bob Marley, all of his cords are separated and we're ready for the bath. This is a really big job. Honestly, it takes me every single time at least 1 hour in the bathtub with him. It takes a really long time just to get him wet. So make sure you guys give yourself enough time. I'm definitely gonna wash him at least 2 times with really strong shampoo. This shampoo is actually mixed up about almost close to half and half. So I'll come halfway through the bath so you can see, but just so you know, you're in for a workout. Shampoo on, I just take a handful of cords and I apply the shampoo from the very top all the way down to the bottom of those cords. And then I'm going to go right through and I kind of try and pick apart each one of those cords at the same time. Okay, so I pick them all apart and separate each one of them. Oh, see, there was one right there. Okay, this is really, if you spend the time in the bathtub, this is very helpful. After I do that, now I'm gonna just really scrub the ends of those. And I really squish it out. You can see how much dirt's coming out of that. So you can see that washing the Puli is a very, very large job. I would actually say that at least 80% of the groom on these guys comes in the bathtub. Now we're back with this handsome hunk. I really, I'm so excited to be able to bring this to you. He's not even a champion, you know. This lady does such a great job of keeping him in condition. This is certainly a lot of work. So he's had his bath. That took forever. Put some extra towels. They're like a Swiffer. They actually take so much water in. And we got all the cords separated. So now what I'm going to do, if you see there's a little bit of wooliness on the top of here, so I just use some oil, and I just lightly start taking each one of these and just put a little tiny bit of love onto these guys, and it's going to help smooth it out. Okay, you do need to put some conditioner back into these. Now, because he's a commercial dog, she does like to have him trimmed, and you cannot believe how hard these are to trim. She likes them about 1 inch off. So I kind of just do this. I just go around, and you can see how crazy these cords are. I trim this much off of him every 4 or 5 weeks. So we have almost completed this guy. So really, he's just like mostly a big, huge bath and groom and tidy. So just to recap, before we washed him, we split all of the cords, every single one of the cords. And we went ahead and we pulled off any extra fluffy stuff. Massive bath. Because he's a commercial dog, I'll just show you what we do underneath of him here. If I lift up all of his cords, he gets this piece shaved out underneath of him. It just helps keep him in better condition for his owner. She takes him walking all the time and stuff. Then also, just because he grows hair like a beast, we've just gone around and we've just taken the ends off of all these guys. One other thing is that we also trim his face. This just helps him keep him in condition. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this. I've had a blast giving this to you. This was a really great demonstration. Not very many Pulis out there. Definitely a question I get asked all the time is about cords. Thank you guys so much for your support, all your likes, your shares, and thank you for subscribing. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today. I really love this dog. He's one of the most patient animals I know. He is so good about this. I really hope that these videos are making you guys get inspired.